Good morning, everybody. It's finally here. You've been waiting all year, or maybe even more. The first ever World Beach Ultimate Club Championships just about to get underway with the opening ceremony. Clash with my outfit.
Well, we are, of course, as always, decked out by the wonderful VC folks in our volunteer gear.
Marvellous media, in fact, officially.
And, of course, keep your eyes peeled for our wonderful crew of awesome volunteers. A little bit of intel that you might not know is that those two wrestled at CFC last year. Who do you think won that one?
Oh, it cannot be.
And here we are with Benji Reese and Pedro Vargas.
Pedro, brilliant way to kick off the tournament there with a victory. How did you feel the performance was?
Yeah, it's always good to start with a win. I think we're still, it was a long week for some of us. Also, were involved in organizing the event and so on. And you had some people just arriving just minutes before the game. And it was a slow start, but I think we managed to, through the game, to gel. And looking forward for the rest of the week, as I'm pretty sure we can still improve quite a bit. So it was a good way to start the tournament, and it's a long tournament, so it only means that we got 1-1. Still a lot of games to go.
You mentioned that it's been a busy week for yourself and for a lot of the team, of course, involved in organising the event here in the wonderful Santos de Praia de Rocha. Do you feel like you had maybe a home field advantage, of course? You got a little bit of a crowd behind you?
Yeah, eventually. I mean, it's Monday. There's not that many locals here, but there's quite a few Portuguese teams here as well that were cheering for us, so we definitely felt that. But I mean, most of the team, if not all, are kind of used to playing in these environments. Most have been playing kind of finals of tournaments, big tournaments, or opening games. Some of us were like 2 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, in the same situation here at the same beach. So it's kind of I wouldn't say normal, because it was always a different experience, but kind of used to it. So I think we didn't feel the pressure, but also we kind of focused on our game, and we hope to take that throughout the tournament, irrespective of playing on the arena or any of the other fields.
Lovely. Thank you, Pedro. We'll let you get back to the Spirit Circle. Hannah's with Kyle McFerrin. Hannah, over to you.
I'm on the sidelines here with Kyle McFerrin. Congratulations on a really incredible win.
Thank you.
At what point, Kyle, did you know that you were going to take that match?
I don't think we knew until the very last point. It's Beach Ultimate, anything can happen. We played till the very end.
Well, you have someone that obviously wasn't able to take the field today. I know you wanted to chat him out, so I'll give you the opportunity.
Oti, we're thinking about you. We miss you. Get better soon. Oti, shout out.
So in terms of coming to World Beach, obviously we've seen Korakota do amazing things, in Royam last season, went really deep into the bracket. What's the preparation been like coming here to Portimao?
Yeah, we've been focused. We've had this as our goal, kind of just a vision all summer. It's a little bit of a culmination of Korakota's been a team for a long time, so we have some players like myself that have been on the team for 15, even 20 years, and then a lot of newer players that are kind of starting over. So this is kind of that coming together of sending off some of the old and bringing the new. We've been looking forward to it.
Nice. Well, obviously, as an established team, are there any opponents you're really looking forward to playing?
I can't pick out anybody. We're just focusing on the next game, one game at a time. We have 2 games each day. So yeah, we've been looking at Australia in this game. We really wanted to come out. We didn't know how much beach practice they would have coming into this. We live on the beach, we play on the beach, this is our surface. So we really wanted to kind of start fast and hit them with that.
Well, of course, this is not your literal beach, but what's the best thing about being in Portimao?
Look at this weather. I don't know, we're in the middle of October, and I'm sweating, it's hot. There's absolutely no complaints.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Carl, and good luck in the rest of your games.
Thank you, and shout out to my wife and daughter back home, Alba, Amaya, os quiero mucho.
We'll do a take 2 of the interview. Lucrezia Grossi here with me. Congratulations on the win, first game of the tournament. How are you feeling after that first game?
I'm really excited. I'm really happy to be here with my team, Tequila Boom Boom. It's wonderful to be here in Portugal, and I'm really happy.
You know, people talking a lot about the Spanish on sand, the Portuguese, but Italians famed for their beach ultimate as well. Have you been putting a lot of preparation to this tournament? How's the build-up been going?
Yeah, obviously we prepared a lot on our sand in Rimini, and also because we're used to play in the sand, because we have a wonderful tournament that is called Paganello, and so I love playing on the beach, and that's fantastic. It's really fun.
And tell us about playing the Canadians there. You had a very strong start. How was the game for you?
We were a little anxious because we didn't know the Canadian team, but as the game started, we noticed that we could manage to play well and we could manage to win this game. So we tried our best, and we did good. So I'm really happy.
Congratulations and best of luck in the rest of the tournament. We'll send it back to Hannah and Mark in the booth.
Well, a wonderful interview there with Lucrezia.
We're going to have Aaron Morrison, who was, definitely standout of the game. 3 goals, 1 assist. He is joined with Benji Reese. We'll send it down to Benji now.
Thanks. Aaron, what a game that was. Hell of a way to start the tournament. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I was quite nervous after the first point because I had the job of centering it. Thank God I didn't have to do that. But yeah, it was a really nice game.
You always want to play close games at a tournament like this, but how tricky is it when you come straight in with an intense game like that?
Yeah, very tricky, especially like first game of this Worlds, and like the nerves shot up. But after we got a few scores, I was like, calm down, and yeah, we did our thing.
What are the aims for UFO as a team this week?
Just win as many games as possible. I think, yeah, that's just our goal. Have fun, enjoy it.
I think that sounds like an excellent suggestion. I'll let you get back to the Spirit Circle. Thank you very much. Well played.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Thank you very much, Benji, and congratulations to Aaron. What a game. 3 goals, 1 assist, I said. I didn't see him as that big end zone machine, as someone who can, eat up sand, especially in such a big, tall O-line. But yeah, he was outstanding today in Portimao. Stay tuned for some more great Ultimate here on Ultimate TV. For Liam Grant and Sarah Sparks, we'll see you next time.
Lovely break, getting that low release under the mark from Anderson. Now this time, surely they have got it, and they ice it. Team Tanika Lindqvist, and that is a 13-8 victory for E6 in this battle of former European champions. It's E6 who come out on top.
30 seconds before time finishes.
Yeah, nice, and looks like they can I was going to say have themselves an early night, but I mean, with the festivities going on in Portimao, might as well hang around to watch, make the most of the sun, because it doesn't feel like the middle of October.
No, this feels like a summer holiday.
Very much so, and there's been that sort of party atmosphere, and you might expect, it feels like that's probably continuing now for E6. For Seagulls, they really did have their moments in this game, in the second half especially. It felt like they were forcing a lot more pressure defensively, but just maybe need to tighten things up with the disc a little bit, I think.
Yeah, a few unfortunate turnovers, because I think they did try taking the break options and at least, getting the throws out. It's step 1, coming down with them. Step 2, I'm sure they'll have a chat and address it. Maybe work on some more breakthroughs during the warm-up.
But E6 made so few errors in the game. Ooh. And it just makes it so tough, really, when your opponent's not really giving you any freebies.
Yeah, they were a really clinical team, and I'm looking forward to hearing from them. The interview's going to be with someone from E6, right?
It is indeed. We have, I believe Steph's been able to grab Maya Lindrod.
Oh, that's so exciting.
She was phenomenal. Just a casual 1 assist, 5 goal stat line.
Oh, no way.
It's not bad going. Let's be honest. And she very nearly had that block as well.
2 European champions here. Great show. You guys came out strong. They gave a good push, and then second half you guys really got strong to the finish line. Talk about the end of that game, how you guys got to the finish line so well.
Yeah, we like you said, we had a strong start, and they really stepped up the game in the second half, and we just had a timeout and told ourselves we just have to push through, just continue doing our game and use our legs. Even though we are quite few, we just said we have to finish this through and just step up our game. But yeah, they really gave us a tough fight.
They certainly did. You guys Got very good. Top of the pool so far. You guys are defending European champions. Big games tomorrow. Mighty Hucks first, and then you play an American team, your first non-European team. Expectations going into tomorrow?
Like we don't really have any expectations. We really try to tell ourselves to stay calm. Like even though this is European teams, everyone is just coming with super strong players. So you don't know what people would show up with, what people will bring. So we will just try to stay calm, play our games. That's what we tell ourselves, and we're just gonna try to keep on doing that.
Excellent stuff. One game at a time. Congratulations to Maja Lindroth and E6 victory in their second round.
Thank you.
Maja Lindroth was
And you're good. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
superb. But, I mean, it was a real team performance from wire to wire. They were so clinical. And we'll have a look at the game stats in a second. That will really bear that out. I mean, 5 breaks to 1, just cleaner on turnovers. 6 break chances and 5 breaks. 6 break chances and 5 breaks.
That's really impressive.
I mean, when your D-line is converting that regularly, your offense doesn't necessarily have to be that good, but it was really good as well.
Wow.
Certainly, yeah. They said that, they don't have any expectations. They're taking it one game at a time, but I think we'll be seeing E6 at the business end of this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see them in the final. I would love to see them play some American teams.
And hopefully we will get the chance to do that as the week develops. Thank you so much for joining us here on Ulti TV.
They were fearless throughout. Even when their resets weren't working, they were still coming out with some of the most funky reset throws you can imagine, Hannah.
Well, certainly. I mean, looking at the numbers of this game, it is relatively similar. I mean, all the 7s for Pug. Clearly that's been their number today. But not too much to really separate these two teams. And certainly looking at the other result from this pool, with Himmelswag currently 1 point up over 33 Tours from Bordelais. But yeah, considering the results from this morning, I think Pug have done an excellent job of perhaps playing the format a little bit, thinking, well, actually, playing first seed in the tournament, maybe they did a better job of resting some of their players.
It wouldn't surprise me because they had a lot of energy in this game. They're certainly their best players.
Well, and we know they love to bring it to the live stream as well, of course. And thank you so much for joining us in the chat. So we're going to have an interview from the sidelines with Steph Rapazzo.
I'm here with Jack McNamara after the game. A very exciting game. Jack, as a spectator, must have been even more exciting as a player. Talk about getting into this one. Ukraine pushed you to the brink there. You just got some separation at the end?
Yeah, it was a very tough game. I think as a team we didn't really know what to expect. Ukraine and Beach, I don't think I've seen a Ukraine Beach team before, so it was very interesting to see, and they were very good. It was fighting the whole way through that game. They made some incredible plays, incredible throws, and yeah, they were just getting free a lot. It was hard to shut down, but I think our offense, with a few good turns and maybe a few lucky turns, but overall I think our offense managed to kind of just hold them out and yeah, convert enough times.
You joked a little bit. I said I brought you over for the interview. You said, "Oh, is it because I had so many turns?" Of course not. That's not why you. But when you distribute as well as you did, you had 6 assists in this game. But talk about what your team was doing to find ways to get open for you to distribute as well as you did.
Yeah, we thankfully have a lot of good cutters. Thankfully for me, a lot of deep cutters, which is what I like to see. And yeah, people were just making great cuts. Yeah, it was our initiation worked very well. We managed to get a lot of luck out of that. A quick cut and then a deep shot, and yeah, they've just found it struggled to stop, and yeah, our team were just very good at that cut.
Great stuff. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Pug and Jack McNamara. Best of luck along the way.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, those two having a wonderful interview, but of course the little bit of intel that you might not know is that those two wrestled at CFC last year. Who do you think won that one?
Oh, it cannot be. It has to be McNamara, does it?
Nope.
No.
Steph got him in a headlock nice and early, but let's have a look at some of the highlights from this matchup, shall we? Because what a game we had to close off our opening day.